How's it going, everybody? Akibana 0 here, and I'm back with another RWBY Volume 7 reaction. I do apologize, this is coming out a little bit late. Unfortunately, you know, things happen in life, so what can we do? But anyway, we're here again with some more RWBY. This episode is titled Cordially Invited, and we're all cordially invited to Jacques' hearing. I don't know what else to call it, but I know that Irondad is in a bit of a pickle right now, and so are probably by proxy our heroes as well. So this is going to be an interesting one, I guess, because we get to see the underbelly of it all, the politics and everything. So yeah, let's get it going.
Keep dreaming about a better world. You keep wishing for some clarity. Always hoping that a lightning bolt is gonna save you from this gravity. You're holding out for some romantic life. Maybe you'll wake up in a world of charm. Oh, but what's in can set you free. You don't have to dream. Your life's a lesson.
I do like all of the little details that they are able to do with this new engine. But I kind of have to say that I do really miss the old engine, the poser one. I felt that had its own little charm. I mean, don't get me wrong, this looks crisp, it's fluid, it's nice, it's detailed. But I don't know. You know, I mean, it could be like, you know, like a first love kind of thing. Oh well.
Only my father would turn a hostile takeover into a fluffy PR move. On the news, he said he just wanted to break bread and hash things out. Maybe it won't be so bad. We do want the general to start opening up to these people, right?
Yeah, but on his terms. Ironwood's going to be locked in a room at his rival's own dinner party. I know Jacques says he's happy to moderate, but all that really means is he'll be the one controlling the conversation.
Not hard to imagine
Exactly.
how that's gonna play out.
I still can't believe he won. Robin was supposed to be the people's champion, wasn't she? There's just too many coincidences.
You really think your dad might have something to do with Salem?
I think my father would do whatever it takes to win. And we should do the same. Meaning? Well, no one knows your dad better than you. And out of everyone going tonight, I'd say you're the only one who could snoop around the house and not be questioned.
Exactly.
If Jacques Schnee's up to something, I think we should know what it is.
Or maybe not, he's not completely aware of who's he's in bed with. That's also a possibility. He's still rotten, but I'm just saying. He could be being played like a fiddle.
Suppose we should smile for the cameras?
Sir, with all due respect, you'd have to pay me.
Best line.
Good evening, everyone.
Where's Klein?
What an interesting way to say, hello, dear brother, how have you been?
He's disgusting.
I'm afraid you won't find him here. He was let go. I can't imagine why.
No, not Klein.
General, exactly how large do you think our dining room table is?
I happen to know it's enormous, but most of my guests will be on standby in case the council requests additional eyewitnesses. Until then, I'm sure they'll be happily celebrating your father's victory.
God, I want to punch him in his stupid face. Horrible little prick.
For those of you joining us in the dining room, please follow me.
Wish us luck. I mean, they already invited you, didn't they?
I know, right?
Care for a drink, sir?
No thanks.
Oh,
I think I'll just stick to patrolling the grounds.
oh, turning down a drink, being responsible. I like
Words
that.
out of my mouth.
Right, well, don't wander off, don't break anything, and be ready in case the general calls on you.
Hors d'oeuvres?
Let's see them out of house and home.
Counterpoint, how about we do wander off, consider breaking things, and then all that other stuff?
I'll be in touch.
Dear sister, I was hoping we could use this time to catch up.
Oh,
I have to know. Why did you go through so much trouble to leave home only to come crawling back?
This might be a problem.
General
think?
Ironwood, please. Have a seat.
That is a large dining room table.
Councilman Sleet. Councilwoman Camilla.
Councilwoman Hill would have had a nice ring to it. Though I suppose I should just be grateful I got invited to the table.
Miss Hill, that vigor of yours is precisely why we're grateful to have you with us tonight.
Oh, really?
What is she doing here?
What we're all doing here, James, addressing the concerns of our kingdom. Which means we have much to discuss.
Indeed. I was hoping we could start by...
Are we safe with her here, by the way? I do recall some confusion regarding her involvement in that horrific massacre.
As the official report stated, that footage was doctored. Penny is completely under my control.
Which is concerning, I think.
Concerning?
Let's talk about exactly what it is you control.
That's a funny thing, isn't it? Control.
Why won't this kid buzz off?
we need to do something.
What was that earlier about breaking
What's that
things?
smile? What is she up to?
Well, Whitley, I'm sure the company is lucky to have you. But if you'll pardon me...
And where exactly is it that you're going?
Careful! Messy food coming through!
To drive, the company has promised me my own parking space. Maybe.
Care for a drink?
Don't mind if I do.
Ooh!
Oh no! Look out!
I'm going to go get some more.
No, the food. Oh, it's going all. Oh no. That. That didn't turn out as well as they wanted. Or did it, kind of? It worked out.
If you'll excuse me.
And his hair is that pink, purple? Not sure. Anyway, that was funny.
The fact of the matter is, you've operated with a fair amount of autonomy for the past few years, James. But what we need now is for you to work with us.
Sir, I have...
It's obvious that no kingdom intends to declare war on Atlas. We had no involvement in the incident at Haven. We have proof our drones weren't acting on orders at Beacon. At this point, the closure of Atlas borders is only serving to hurt our relations with the rest of the world.
The rest of the world? It's hurting us. The people of Atlas are suffering, and they want to know why.
Quite right, Miss Hill. And I'm afraid there's more than just your choices that have brought harm to our citizens as of late. Have your forces found any additional evidence as to who is slaughtering innocent civilians down in Mantle?
That is an ongoing investigation, the details of which are classified, I'm afraid.
I'm afraid of the ever-growing list of classified information you seem to be keeping. I asked our fellow councilman here to shed some light on your Amity Coliseum project, and as it turns out, they know about as much as I do.
Even you don't know?
The Amity Project will help with all of the issues you presented. But you have to understand that discretion is a top priority at this time.
Are you saying you don't trust us?
You can't just buy trust like everything else. You have to earn it.
Oh, God. Yeah?
I couldn't have said it better myself. General, if I may be blunt, you have spent what little trust this council had left in you. The hacker who turned Atlas drones against us was never captured. Whoever's been murdering your critics is still at large. How are we supposed to give you our trust when you've given us nothing as of late?
That's not what—
Winter. That's enough.
Excuse me.
Well, that sucked. Not that we expected any better.
Miss Schnee? Is everything okay?
I'm fine, thank you. Keep up the great work.
This is kind of my house. Let me be. Ah, the family portrait.
Hello, darling.
Mommy?
Are you okay?
Is that Mommy Dearest?
I'll be fine. I just let my emotions get the better of me.
What do you mean?
You wouldn't understand.
Oh.
Oh, that's not very nice.
Right.
No. What I mean is, this place holds a lot of memories for me specifically. I thought I was in control, but you heard me. I sounded like a petulant child.
I thought you sounded fine. You were just speaking from your heart.
And that is precisely the problem. I should have just stayed in line.
I guess you're right. I don't understand.
I'm sorry I couldn't come down for your party. I'm afraid I'm not feeling well.
It's okay, Mom. It's
It
fine.
is Mommy. Mommy Dearest.
What are you doing in your father's office?
Just looking for something I left.
Snooping.
That's right, you left. You left.
I need to use Father's computer.
Why?
Because I think he may have done something. Something wrong.
I thought we all simply assumed that at this point.
Yes, well, some of us are trying to do something about it.
He started locking his home computer. But he still has blind spots.
Oh. She has a few tricks up her sleeve.
I put them in every room of this house. For our safety, in case I ever needed... You haven't come back to stay, have you?
No.
Good.
Oh. Oh.
A man came by. I'm afraid your father may be involved in something more dangerous than he realizes.
That's what I mean. That maybe
no matter
he's...
what happens, Weiss, please don't forget about your brother.
Whitley wants nothing to do with me.
Of course not. You left him alone. With us.
What I mean is that maybe Jacques may not know the full extent of who he's working with. It's kind of my guess at this point.
Who are you?
The Atlas Academy. Be all you can be. In control of the energy now? Look who's got all the power.
It's snowing!
Is that something new over there? Or is it just getting a lot worse? Willow Schnee, right? So we got to meet Mommy Dearest. Overall, I would say this was quite a slow episode. Again, I mean, it's, you know, we got to see a little bit of exposure. It was great that they showed us Willow over here, which is pretty fun. But I was kind of hoping that we would, like, you know, go into a bit more, I don't know, action or something a little bit more, I don't know, a little more energetic considering the previous episode. So I mean, I guess this is kind of a little bit my point about how I've been feeling about a little bit of the political direction that this volume is taking. It feels kind of slow paced, and I think that's a little bit problematic for how short the episodes are. Like, for instance, I don't see, or I can't envisage right now where Neo and Cinder fit in all of this. And I know that the show kind of does this very often where you know, characters, they just come out suddenly and appear in some episodes down the line. I mean, they can only work with so much. But it kind of makes me wonder, do we really need all of this level of detail at the moment? I mean, it's great that we got to see Weiss's mom. It's great to see that, you know, there is one parent in that family that is that, you know, they can have that the children can have a good relationship with. And at the same time, we're also getting a little bit of a glimpse of what the Schnee family life or history is like. And we got the mom clearly is worried about Whitley, and obviously she doesn't want Whitley to follow in the steps of Jacques. But at the same time, it's she knows that the kid's relationship with Whitley is a little bit weird as well. This is the interesting part of the episode, but I kind of feel like this whole, like, you know, let's constantly talk about things instead of, you know, kind of moving the plot a little bit faster, that isn't entirely working for me right now. Not saying it's a terrible volume. I'm not saying that I want to see combat and action all the time. I don't misunderstand me here, but I would like to see a faster pace, considering, you know, the length of the episodes, considering how many more episodes we have left. Where are we? We're at episode 8. Well, you guys kind of know where things are going. I'm just kind of explaining to you a little bit my frame of mind at the moment where I'm feeling this whole thing going. But anyway, yeah, there's been some really nice moments in this episode. Hopefully things are going to slowly start picking up from here. We definitely can see that Jacques is trying to take full control here. He has his agenda. He definitely wants the power. I'm kind of feeling like I've said a couple of times already, I'm kind of feeling like he doesn't really 100% know who he's in bed with. So that's going to make things a little bit more interesting. I also thought it was kind of neat that we saw, you know, young Jacques in the portrait, and we also got to see a glimpse of the family portrait that they have. Generally, having a walk around the Schnee residence was pretty fun for me. Anyway, guys, that's going to do it for this reaction. We're going to be back in a couple of days with the next one, so don't worry, it's going to come out really quick. I'm going to get back on track from here on out. And if you enjoyed the episode, or if you enjoyed the reaction or whatnot, please hit that like button because it helps a lot. I'd like to also tip my hat over to my hat gang over at twitch.tv/Akibana0, where I stream every Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday, 8:30 p.m. UK time. It's a fun time. Come and join us. We do game nights as well, where everybody gets to participate with games like Among Us and Town of Salem every other Sunday. So anyway, guys, it's going to do it for this one. Catch you next time. Bye-bye.